And welcome to another edition of International Soccer Break. I'm your host, Sahil, here with Rahi and Chris Brown, which means only one thing we can be talking. CONCACAF Nations League third place match. And this time, Chris, it wasn't a denouement like last time. It was actually a very happy ending for the
That's
Reggae
right.
Boys.
Absolutely. Managed to hold a clean sheet this time for the full 90 plus minutes. And yeah, a great day. Both my favorite two national teams get the victory today.
There you go. What a day. I mean, and that goal. What a goal to win the game, too. Man, Lambakisa with a rocket. The little step over. And by the way, I loved Halgrimsman's celebration. Just sitting there, ice cold on the sideline, as if he expected it all along, knew it was coming. I like this manager, Chris. I think he could be the one for Jamaica. I really do like him.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely happy with the results he's had so far. I really would have had a even greater signature win if the results Thursday had gone a little differently, but the two legs over Canada in the quarterfinals, absolutely some of the best that we've seen in the program. Made history there, and then made history with first ever medal at a Nations League. So moving in the right direction as we head towards qualifiers in June for the World Cup in 2026, and we'll see what happens with Copa America later on in the summer.
Yeah, big opportunity in that tournament as well. But it's a big marker of progress for me, right? This is a Panama team that Jamaica has struggled with in the past, right? So to see them do this against a team that's going to be important, right? Moving forward, it's always this is a team that they're going to have to play World Cup qualifiers, etc. It's a big win.
And
Yeah,
one thing
yeah.
I wanted to say, Chris, that I thought when Jamaica got their goal, it was at an excellent time because Panama, had kind of dominated a little bit of the play up to that point in time, and I thought that was a fantastic time to get a goal at that moment.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And then the fact that they were able to hold the clean sheet until the end of the half, that for me was really big because then they could really settle into their game plan and continue that stalwart defensive performance we've seen for them. I'm hoping that going forward, and the commentator was talking about it a little bit too, that they can be a little more progressive in terms of holding the ball, building out of the back. But those are things that, as qualifiers go on and Halgrimson gets maybe more time with the team, maybe they get a few more players that the English FA can't get their hands on and actually hang on to them this time to build up that midfield and get some more continuity going. Those are things that'll come with time. But no, absolutely pleased with the result. Lembikisa, excellent goal. Yeah, things seem to be moving in the right direction.
We talked about midfield. We got to talk about Damian Lowe. Another good performance for me. Nearly had a spectacular goal with that chip, which would have been incredible. But he has a way of showing up in the right places, winning big tackles that lead to attacks the other way. Pretty impressive performance again, Chris, we got to say.
He does. And look, it's, I think, a high risk, high reward strategy. It's probably the reason why Halgrimson didn't do it earlier. But I think moving him in the midfield and then definitely moving Ladder-Bredeau back to the back line, the combination of those two moves, settling Joel in his natural position that he plays for Coventry, he looks a lot more comfortable in that spot. And then Lowe, yeah, even though he's not, we do call necessarily like the most progressive midfielder, yeah, he's getting those key tackles and disruptions in the opponent's half and getting the turnovers that the Reggae Boys need to create some things on offense.
Yeah, how much do you think, Demar Gray and Nicholson coming back into the mix? How much do you think that played into this performance, Chris?
I think it definitely helps because that's more pressure that the defense on the opposing side has to worry about because there is a lot of quality with those two that you just don't quite get with some of the other players. That's not to say anything negative about a Jamal Lowe or Ronaldo Cephas. I think they're excellent depth pieces. Cephas is one with his speed as a burner. I think when he finds a way to change pace a little more effectively, that could be the next level for him in terms of developing as a player. But, just being able to have that high level talent of Nicholson and Gray that really sort of balance out the offense. And now, you get more threatening chances that put them in a position where, yeah, things are opened up for Lembikisa to be able to get that goal. I don't think he has the time and space to be able to take that sort of chance against the U.S. because there's not the same area of the field that's open up for him.
Yeah. Look, overall, I think it's a fantastic tournament for Jamaica. Basically winning a semi, if not for a fluky goal against us, into the U.S., I should say, and winning a third place match. I mean, that's got to feel good heading into Copa America.
Yeah, definitely. And then the qualifiers before that, again, like I mentioned, those are for the JFF the two most important matches against the Dominican Republic on the 6th and Dominic on the 9th, making sure you get off to a good start and trying to pick up as many points from that as possible to make sure that you advance to the next round. Don't really worry about, the FIFA rankings or where they are. Just, obviously it's a team that you should be able to beat. So, find a way to take care of business against them. Granted, though, I don't think, looking at the research I did the other day, that they've played either of these teams before. So new opponents and new challenges. But, I feel like with Halgrimson and his staff, they're going to be able to get the boys well prepared for both of those challenges.
They will be fine, Chris. They will be fine. Let's take stock. Think about this tournament, the Nations League, what they've done. Canada, who's become a new powerhouse in the region, right? Now Panama, a relatively comfortable victory, should have beaten the U.S., who showed themselves again to be the dominant force in this region. This is a team that now has shown over and over again that they're at a different level in CONCACAF than they used to be. This is a different team. I think I'm really excited to see them in this summer, because I think there's real opportunity in the Copa America. This is a team that now is playing at a very, very different level, in my opinion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, look, closing the chapter for Jamaica, the Reggae Boys, Reggae Boys fans out there, if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to the channel. Chris is always bringing it. And, I think, Chris, I'll leave this with you to celebrate the bronze medal of the CONCACAF Nations League. That's a good showing for Jamaica. So I'll turn it over to you.
Absolutely. Great showing by the Reggae Boys, Coach Halgrimson, Federation. We didn't start this tournament off in the greatest of places. A lot of chaos and controversy surrounding the program. Still some things to be ironed out, but excellent result. So very happy about it.